Hey YouTube, it's Brandon Red here with another episode of Ramen Noodle Budgets. Now, I have been MIA from YouTube for about a month now because, as some of you guys saw in the last comment, I had a family emergency. I was traveling, I was down in Disney and Universal, and then also I had a huge thingy where my information got stolen and someone stole my credit card. Luckily, none of my social security or anything got stolen, but that's why I've been MIA and things have been kind of crazy ever since. Also, sorry, I know a lot of people complain on my Jason Mask video. I'm trying as hard as I can not to look in the little viewfinder thing. I'm just trying to make sure my camera is always in focus because this camera does have focusing problems. And I am in a completely new environment. I am in my room actually because it's a little dark. It's kind of a rainy day here in Illinois, so I decided to film in here because it did have pretty decent lighting, even though it kind of doesn't look as bright as it should. So, I am so excited because while I was down in Universal, Florida, this was about 2 or 3 weeks ago, I had just found out that they actually had the Fantastic Beasts Crimes of Grindelwald wands in from, sorry, there it goes, being dumb again. Come on, just focus. They had the wands in from the Noble Collection, and what was really awesome about this is that at the time, Noble Collection didn't actually have the wands released on the US site, they only had them on the UK site. So I went down there and actually picked up 2. Now I have all the wands out of the box, this isn't an unboxing or anything. I will have really close close-up shots of these wands. So I was able to get 2 in Universal. They actually had, so they had Newts, Tina's, Queenie's, Lita Lestrange, Nicolas Flamel, and then Theseus Scamander, the brother. So I ended up getting Lita Lestrange's wand and Nicolas Flamel's because theirs were just so cool to me and so different than the other wands that we've seen before that I really needed to have it. The reason I bought this one, this was my favorite one, is I actually have the 2018 Harry Potter, the 2017 Harry Potter Celebration wand, and it's a very similar color scheme of silver and black, and I think that's such a cool look on the wand. And I'm going to have close-ups in a sec, but this whole wand, this is all resin. Not a single part of this is metal. I know people were questioning whether or not they'd be metal because there's so many like faux metal or things that are supposed to be metal on these wands that aren't. So, and then I got Nicolas Flamel's is because I've never seen a wand from Noble Collection or any of the Harry Potter world that's actually looked like this besides I guess Voldemort's, but this wand is clearly 2 different mediums. Like this looks like some type of wood, like a mahogany or something, and then this looks like a bone or a talon or something. And then once again we have one of those it's kind of like a faux gold accent here, which is super intricate and beautiful. So I really like this one. It's not exactly the most comfortable to hold. I don't really know how to figure it out, but once again it's a beautiful piece and I can't wait to make a display for this. And by the way, there will be an awesome display tutorial for Harry Potter wands coming very soon because I'm going to Michael's today and getting all the materials. So, like I said, these are the only 2 wands that I bought in Universal Studios because they didn't have any of the other ones, and the one I really bought badly was Dumbledore. At the time, Dumbledore's wand, Noble Collection stated it wouldn't be coming out until early November because it was taking long, because I know they had a lot of issues with molding. I read a whole article or watched someone's video about them talking about the issues with molding. But I went on Barnes & Noble's site and they said they were getting wands in. So I went into their store and they had this awesome display, or you could buy like it was like a 4 or 5 pack of the Crimes of Grindelwald wands, and it came with like the Elder Wand, Newts, Lita Lestrange's, Theseus's, and Nicolas Flamel, and it was $99. At Universal Studios, these both were $97 because they came in the nice collector's boxes, but also Universal likes to up the prices by about $10 for everything. Like the Noble Collection are average wands without interactive, which if you've never been to Universal, interactive wands or you can go around the parks and do the spells with, those cost about $47, and then the interactive I think costs $59 if I'm 100% accurate, or if I'm right there, correct me if I'm wrong. So I went into Barnes & Noble, and after looking at all that, they didn't have Dumbledore's wand, even though the site said they had it in stock, but they did have this one. This is Yusuf Kama's. He's a new character. We haven't really seen much about him yet, besides a few photos by Entertainment Weekly, but I really liked his wand, and yeah, here that is. It's really basic, but once again, it's that silver and black accent I really like, and then the rest of the wand is wood, which I haven't really seen before. Like with Narcissa Malfoy's, it's, you know, black and silver. That's the whole thing. With this is, you know, 3 different colors, and The pommel, in my opinion, looks a little odd. It looks like it was almost 3D printed, like, or at least if I would 3D print and then do like black and silver dry brushing, that's what that would look like. The paint job isn't amazing, which I was a little disappointed about, but overall I think it's a really cool wand and it's going to be awesome for my collection. So as I said, the website said that Dumbledore's wand was in stock, but they didn't have it when I went in the store, so what I did is on their site I did order it for pickup. And the next day I got a thing saying it was available for pickup. So I went and got it, and this is my favorite wand out of my entire collection. This is absolutely gorgeous. And the metal pieces on here are actually real metal, which was super, super surprising to me. I'd never seen a Noble Collection wand with metal on it before. And surprisingly, it's ridiculously light. Like, as opposed to use of commas, like, or I hope I'm pronouncing that right. It's a very big difference, and obviously the main reason for that is I think Noble Collection started putting metal rods in their wands a few years back. I had Harry's wand right when it came out, when Noble Collection was first a thing, when I was a kid, and I used it as a toy, and I snapped it in half, and it was devastating, but the whole wand was just resin. I think that's the main reason why these things have metal rods in them now. I've like banged Newt Scamander's wand while doing cosplay photos on like things on accident, and it kept up totally fine. You can actually see on this Commander's wand here, you can actually kind of see some of the metal rod starting to stick through the top because I've hit it so many times, but these things are durable. Unfortunately, since Dumbledore's wand has this beautiful kind of pattern here, there's no metal rod, at least as I'm aware, throughout the entire thing. And it's really light and it's kind of pliable, but I'm not going to bend it too much because it's my favorite and I would hate to break this thing. And just the detail on this is amazing. It has the really cool rune on the bottom. So yeah, I'm going to try and get some really cool close-up shots for you guys to show off these wands in all of their beauty, so let's check those out. Alright, we're switching to manual focus so I can make sure to get the best images of this. Here's Nicolas Strange's wand, and as you can see it has this gorgeous and intricate swirling pattern on the handle, or I'm specifically referring to this part because this is also swirling, but has all of these little shapes, and it's insane how they would have sculpted this or 3D printed it, whatever they did for molding. I think is super impressive. In Noble Collection, I've never had any issues with their wands looking or having any molding errors or flaws, besides sometimes having where the mold seams are. So there's that, and then the rest of the wand obviously is just kind of a black simple base, but the handle is really what makes these things so gorgeous. And from set photos or Entertainment Weekly photos, I've seen where she's holding it kind of at a lower thing to show off the wand. There is the trademark here, which is kind of obvious because they used gold lettering on the black, but that's to be expected with Noble Collection, and it doesn't bother me too much because I just put these mostly on display. So here we have Nicolas Flamel's wand, or Nicolas Flamel, however you pronounce it in the new trailer. Second favorite wand right now that I have. I have like 24 wands. My collection is not as big as it used to be. As you can see, there's that awesome kind of talon there. The paint job on that is actually super impressive. I freaked out at first thinking that this was a molding issue, that this was an air bubble, but it's supposed to be there, obviously. I was just being crazy. And there's that gold accent piece there. I think the black wash or whatever they use under this could be a little better because it's a little splotchy in spots, but overall I think it's absolutely gorgeous. And then as you can see, this is the wand that Noble Collection has made that looks the most like wood. You can see the wood grain in there, it's incredible, and then they used a kind of a gradient going from the handle to the wand. And what I liked about this one is that the trademark is super, super subtle here. You really can't see it that often, or that much, but yeah, there's Nicolas Flamel's second favorite wand I have right now. So here's Yusuf Kama's, which I said, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. This one is also kind of similar with the wood grain. These wands seem to have a really cool, almost like organic look to them besides the handles. I really like how the choices they went with that, and I think it has to do with the era the movie takes place in, the 1920s, or I think we might be in the 30s at this point, because the last movie I think took place in 1927? I could be completely wrong there, but so here's the handle. Like I said, the paint job on this one can be a lot better. Let me try and get as focused as I can on that. Come on, manual focus, you can do it. That's, I think, as close as I'm able to get, but the lines in here, as you can see, really aren't that great. And I'm not sure if that's just because these didn't come in the collector's box, they just came in these cheap Noble Collection packaging for Barnes & Noble and other stores that would carry these. And there's the end I was talking about. I don't like really... I like the idea of this wand, but I think overall it could be executed a little better. I noticed with a lot of these wood ones, they have these gradient here that I like a lot. So there is Yusuf Kama's, and let's go look at my favorite one, Dumbledore's. Alright, I wanted to make sure I was as focused as possible before I could start this. See, this is polished. I don't know what kind of metal it is. I'm going to assume it's like a stainless steel, or it's obviously not silver. I don't think it's aluminum, though it is quite light. I usually can't get aluminum to be this polished. You can even see my reflection in it. It doesn't pick up fingerprints that badly either, so I think that's pretty great for especially something a piece like this. And then you can see the detail in there is incredible. Now, as I said, there hasn't ever been any molding issues for me, but in the case of this one, I honestly don't. I can't tell if there are any molding issues. I really have to see another wand to assess that. I think this is, you know, obviously supposed to look like tree bark or something in there, but there are, as you can see, like down there seem to be some flashing or something. So I really don't know, but I still think it's absolutely gorgeous. There is those runes there, and on the end there's that one. Sorry, it's like this thing is so long, I'm trying to like, there's that rune there. And the rest of the wand is actually quite thin. It tapers pretty interestingly. And then if you guys were wondering where the trademark is on this one, it's actually there, and I use a charcoal gray, and I really like that because it's as subtle as possible. So yeah, let me try and get a video of them all up next to each other. So yeah, overall I'm really happy with these wands. Like I said, these are my favorite out of all of the movies. The collection they've released for this is absolutely gorgeous. Noble Collection really outdid themselves. And I really hope to get the other ones in, but overall these are what I got, and I really wanted to show them off because there's not many YouTube videos on them right now. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I hope you guys have a fantastic day.